Hey everyone, and welcome to TopThink. Today we're going to learn about 10 little tips to organize your office space. Now, let's begin. Your office space is the center of your work. It should be a place where you feel welcomed, inspired, creative, productive, efficient, and powerful. Our physical spaces have a major impact on our mental well-being and vice versa. They also often reflect our inner peace and clarity. If your office space is messy and cluttered, it may impact your ability to work to the best of your ability, leaving you feeling stressed and overwhelmed. So, take control of your space and let's get organized. To organize your office, you'll need to review your workflow intentionally, eliminate anything extraneous, and thoughtfully use a few tools to streamline your belongings. For the latter, an entire industry has popped up to market office organization tools and decor, and some of it's certainly helpful. But you don't need to go on a shopping excursion to perfect your space. Kitchen organizers, travel souvenirs, stickers, and even colored markers, they can all be used to organize an office in ways that are inexpensive, creative, fun, and deeply personal. Let yourself become empowered by controlling the space rather than letting it control you. Make work a place where you feel at home and at peace, which will only fuel motivation and inspiration. So, without further ado, here are 10 little tips to organize your office space. Number 1. Clear off your desk. Alright, first things first. Clear off your desk. Get everything off of your main work surface. This is where you'll organize all items in your office before placing them in their new rightful homes. Now, eventually, you'll put a few things back on your desk, of course, but only the things that you need to access easily and often. Group similar items together to identify any duplicates. Determine your workflow. What do you absolutely need to accomplish your daily goals? Take stock of what you have. What items contribute to your workflow? Is there anything that surprises you? Gather and redistribute each item to match your workflow for each task. Note which items don't have any impact on your work and which items you'll want in close proximity for easy access. What's used the most? This is what you'll prioritize as you restructure your space. Number 2. Purge unnecessary items. As you sort through your office, keep your trash and recycling bins handy. Evaluate each object and be hard-hearted about what is truly necessary. Is there anything in your office that belongs somewhere else? Well, then move it now. Are there items that you haven't used in years? That's your sign that they're no longer needed. Let them go. Donate or recycle as much as you can. Go digital whenever possible to keep junk from piling up. For the most part, the items in your office should be work-related. Eliminating the unnecessary is not just about making things easier to find. It's also about keeping distractions at bay to boost your focus and productivity. Now that said, don't get rid of everything extraneous. Keep a few things that make you think of home and happy times. 1 or 2 personal photos, a child's art project, or a few travel souvenirs. I mean, after all, this is the why behind your work. Number 3. Go vertical with storage. Hey, it's okay to get a little creative with your storage. In fact, it can be fun. Make the most of the space you have. Even small spaces can accommodate more than you might think. Consider going vertical with your storage options. Using the height of the room rather than the surface of the desk instantly frees up space, reduces visual clutter, and makes everything feel more intentional. When items have a designated home above eye level, well, the work area itself stays clearer, calmer, and easier to focus in. Here are some ways to go vertical. Add a computer riser. It reduces neck strain and gives you bonus storage underneath your screen. Save previous space on your desktop by using a clip-on lamp or a floor lamp rather than placing lighting directly on your desk. Wall-mounted pegboards, bulletin boards, and whiteboards are great spots for important reminders. You can also use sticky notes on your computer instead of scraps of paper scattered all over your desk. Move plants to plant stands or shelves. Use a hanging box or wall-mounted shelves. Magnetic strips can hold small items that contain metal, like paintbrushes and pencils. Number 4. Create a command center. A cluttered mind often comes from scattered information. Creating a small command center within your office gives everything important one dedicated home, so nothing gets lost in the shuffle. When plans, priorities, and reminders live in one visible place, it becomes much easier to stay organized, focused, and in control of the workday. Each item in the command center should be dedicated to a specific step in your workflow. Use a wall calendar to complement your electronic one so that your schedule is visible at any moment. A dry erase board can hold your stray ideas, and a bulletin board can organize your weekly priorities. Bright sticky notes can be reserved for time-sensitive issues and reminders. Color code them for work versus personal and short-term versus long-term. Have a centralized charging station for vital items like your phone and earbuds, and keep a notebook to record meeting notes. Number 5. Rein in your cables. Cables are one of the biggest clutter culprits in the office and at home. The joy of electronic devices is that they enable instant communication at our fingertips. But the pain is they all need to be charged and usually come with their own special charger at that. Suddenly they're everywhere. An office can easily become bogged down with cords for computers, HDMI ports, lamps, phones, earbuds, smartwatches, and more. To address this, use cord organizers, which typically come as clips or wraparound wires. Match them to your desk's color scheme so that they're barely noticeable, using tiny labels if needed to distinguish one from the other. And if you want to go vertical, use press-on wall hooks or coat racks to keep wires up and away from your desktop. No matter where they are, remember to wipe them down regularly. They tend to collect dust quickly. Number 6. Establish a filing system. An office can also become overrun by paper. Establishing a filing system helps you take control of your paperwork so that you can find what you need when you need it. Gather all loose papers you can find. Evaluate what's needed, then try your best to eliminate as much as possible, recycling and shredding as you go. For the rest, see what you can digitize. Scan papers, save them with simple and clear file names, and save them into labeled folders on your hard drive. Now, you can deal with whatever vital papers remain. Sort paper into labeled file folders, color-coded if possible. Now, divide them by whatever makes the most sense to you given the nature of your work, such as priority, status, such as pending or complete, project title, or date. Going forward, try to handle papers only once if possible. Open it, read it, and file it away. Number 7. Employ desktop organizers. Now that most of your items have been sorted and you've purged all you can, it's time to retake control of your desktop. This area of your office should be reserved for items you use regularly and need immediate access to. Think writing utensils, clips, notebooks, and computer accessories. Utilize desktop organizers to keep these items contained yet easy to find. Having an inbox and an outbox for important papers is old school, but it's effective. Cups, trays, and shallow baskets can hold loose items. If you have several, you can stick them on a spinning kitchen Lazy Susan, which is both fun and convenient. For a creative, eclectic look, use souvenirs from your travels, such as cups, mugs, and handcrafted dishes. It makes it more personal. If your desktop just isn't big enough, then consider adding a rolling cart for mobile storage. These are usually available at craft stores, or you could thrift a vintage bar cart for something with style. Number 8. Organize every drawer. Drawers are excellent for keeping items used less frequently out of sight and out of mind. But opening a drawer shouldn't be the inaugural moment of a minutes-long scavenger hunt. You should be able to find items instantly. Approach the organization of the internal hidden parts of your office with as much intention as you've approached the exterior. Use drawer dividers to group similar items and keep them from congealing into one messy mass. Kitchen utensil trays can work well too, and they're often less expensive than more bespoke options produced for offices specifically. Remember, your dividers don't need to be pretty. They're not often visible, and when they are, they're usually full. They just need to get the job done. Number 9. Label everything. Relieve the stress of having to remember everything by letting labels do the mental work instead. Clear labels remove guesswork, reduce decision fatigue, and it makes it easier to maintain organization over time, especially on exceptionally busy or low-energy days. When everything has a name and a place, resetting the space becomes almost automatic. What should you label? Well, here's an easy checklist: drawers, bins, file folders, shelves, boxes, chargers, and cords. Labels don't have to be permanent. In fact, it's better if they're not, since your space should constantly evolve to suit your needs. Painter's tape is a good removable option. Use some fun stickers to personalize your labels, and consider color coding that will make categories instantly recognizable. Number 10. Dedicate time to a daily cleanup. Maintenance is the secret to staying organized. Yeah, a quick 5-minute reset at the end of the workday helps keep clutter from snowballing into something overwhelming. Cleaning before stepping away turns organization into a habit rather than a project. It's a small gift left behind for the next workday. Your morning self will thank you. Do a daily cleanup of your command center if nothing else. Put away loose items, file papers, throw away irrelevant notes, and create a simple to-do list for your next workday. Rituals, in and of themselves, can be calming. Your cleanup can be done while you're mentally reviewing the day and meditating on your accomplishments. Use this 5-minute moment of zen to set yourself up for success. Hey, thanks for watching TopThink, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.